Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a fellow AAC opponent, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. FAU will deliver the opening kickoff and will get this game rolling. A fair catch called for and made. The Pirates offense will get the first swing of the game. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the air, it's Terrell. He's got it. Shakes off the defender. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Fires to the big fella. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to throw it again. Got it behind the line. It's Kelly. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. On the move at the 30. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
This guy just gives you nightmares. He's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Pirates will hustle to the line.
Just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. 1st down.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And I got to find ways to manufacture some offense down here in this area. The field shrinks. It gets a little bit more difficult. So I got to take a few more chances, get the ball to some speed on the perimeter, try to make some big plays.
It'll be interesting to see what the head coach wants to do here, guys. Of course, you just got stopped trying to run the football down close on 3rd down. Now it's 4th and goal, but you're on the 2-yard line. Do you have confidence in your guys up front to get it done?
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
Hey, man, if we're going to show up here and play this game, we're not kicking field goals early. We didn't come here to just lay up. They drive the field. They get it down 4th and goal. Field goal would have been easy. Head coach decides to go for it. The offense pays off the decision with a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Just got a little casual with it and blew the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with the quarterback sneak. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. A first down for the offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up the first down. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. First and 10.
One of the things I love about these misdirection-type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it properly, David, and you saw it right there.
And saying the word angles means a lot because that's exactly what you do. Now I can block down and I can leave somebody unblocked, pull around, kick him out, use misdirection in the backfield. Really just get your eyes as a defense on something else and then go the other direction. Nice misdirection play call by this offense. Man, offenses are getting really creative in the way they run their counter plays now. They pull different guys. They pull a guard. They pull a tackle. They pull a guard and a tackle. So really keeping the defenses off balance. You can't just key on wherever the tight end is. You got to realize they can show you one thing and come back with another.
This FAU offense is moving quickly.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the third down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Owls!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Bond. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
I think you run that play on second down knowing it's going to make third down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know third down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
He's got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Using his feet to buy time. He'll pull it down. Still on his feet at the 45. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. We've reached the end of the quarter. FAU has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
East Carolina, 6.
They'll break the seal on this quarter here on 1st down.
Let's go!
He wants to throw. Safe completion on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves him in 2nd and manageable.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Pirates are threatening on first and goal. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. To the air, it's Terrell. He's got it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Quarterback sneaks it forward and into the end zone for a touchdown.
The running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, that's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Central Michigan is going to walk off the field there in Mount Pleasant with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
And that's fumbles in consecutive weeks. Coaches don't like that. They start to, you know what happens is the trust factor goes out the window. I don't want to run you as much because I can't trust you as much, especially in big spots. Got a hold of that football.
The offense set for a first down play. Looking for room, it's Harris. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Moving away from pressure. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Purple Pirates!
Man, that is so good. There's not a lot of room to work over there on the sideline in the end zone, but he was able to control his body, catch the football, make sure he had a foot down in bounds. It doesn't get any better than that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, finds his rhythm after shanking a couple. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. FAU has it back as the Owls offense will go back to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. FAU racing to the line. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. He'll do it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
This quarterback is such a weapon on these design QB runs. He's not trying to just go get first downs. This guy's a threat to take it the distance, and bam, he did it right there.
And the point after is good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Carolina, 19. Florida Atlantic.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Terrell. Coming after him. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Setting up the screen. Fighting off the defender. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He's going to pass. Firing to the right, complete. The Pirates racing to the line in a hurry-up. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Harris. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Offense calls a timeout. Big down coming. They want to talk it over.
East Carolina.
And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Maybe being on the right hash will help him swing that big leg for this 54-yard attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. Flag on the field, and the kicker's going to have a little bit shorter distance to work with here. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down.
On the ready.
He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. He's got it. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if this ground and pound approach is going to continue into the second half, or if one of those defenses will actually show some pride.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The FAU offense will return to the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on third down. Dropping back, it's Fancher. Picked off. Got some room to run. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, ECU. What a play by this defense with a pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll line up to go for 2. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. Looking to convert the 2, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. FAU has it back as the Owls offense will go back to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Got room at the 35. Hit the afterburners, kid. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
I mean, goodness gracious, you could have driven a semi-truck through that hole. Nobody touched him. This was an easy run. This is the easiest 40-plus yard run you will ever see.
Getting some heat. Snags it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Owls have their offense in high gear.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's...
And will cruise into the end zone. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And they'll try to tack on 2. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Line gets set, first down. The give to the left side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Terrell. Going to try to get it himself. And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
It's nice for this D coordinator when he puts his nickel package out on the field, because that nickel player he's got who subs in is good in coverage. He's also aggressive, and he does a nice job blitzing, and he can play the run. They can spy the quarterback. There's a lot of different tools this guy's got to defend against a mobile quarterback, and I think you saw a little bit right there in that nickel package, now setting up 4th and long.
He'll try to do it himself. At the 45, on its way. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
They'll throw it on first down. He finds his man. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
A completion, but not quite enough for the first down. 3rd down coming for this offense. They'll try to power their way ahead. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Pirates will have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking for room, it's Harris. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And, David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense may be time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Finds his man. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to throw, it's Terrell. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And he'll sprint in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Man, oh man, what a day. His third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The FAU offense will return to the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Wants to throw, it's Fancher. He's got it down the middle. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll run play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. 2nd down after the offense averted absolute disaster. He's looking to throw.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
On 3rd and forever, let's test his arm strength. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Slings it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
All right, so they fail on that 4th down, but the game is not over yet. There's still time. Defense has to get the ball back quickly. Offense is going to have to score quickly. You have to...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. On the move, it's Terrell. They're trying to get to him. And the quarterback is snowed under. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. first down for this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed in the middle, it's Tucker. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On third down, going up top. And that ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting a big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On the run, it's Harris. Still on his feet at the 45. He's off to the races. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Finds his big tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it from the gun. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To throw, it's Terrell. Feeling some heat. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in, and that miracle is no longer coming now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. FAU has it back as the Owls offense will go back to work. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. But they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Now on second down. Dropping back, it's Fancher. throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He's back to throw on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Lets it go to the end zone. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just getting the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.